All right, everyone, let's talk about gas. So basically, right now, gas is crazy because everyone's using the Ethereum network, and um, Ethereum is going up in value, and everybody wants some. So there's a lot of transactions happening on the network for that and other reasons. Also, because VFriends is so popular. So right now it costs a lot of gas in order to get a transaction through. If you want to get a transaction through anytime within the next 5 minutes reliably, you have to pay more than 354 gas. But this number could go up in the time in this 5 minutes of time, and your transaction could get stuck. So what we really suggest is that you go for a fast gas price, and this is not the price that MetaMask suggests when you first do a transaction. It may, but it doesn't reliably do that. So what we'll do is we're going to submit a transaction. We're going to just pay a little bit more gas than MetaMask is suggesting, unless you've come here and checked and it is in line with this. If MetaMask brings up a cost somewhere around 432, we're probably okay. If it brings up a cost somewhere closer to 374, we're going to want to raise that. And the way that you can get here is you can go to Google and search for ETH gas price, and it'll bring up either this ETH gas station here, or it will bring up the one for Etherscan. So I just have this one bookmarked because I constantly have to know the price of gas in order to get transactions to go through. This is part of doing transactions on the network. So all right, let's go in here. Let's explore some friends. Let's find some cool VFriends to buy real quick, and I'll demonstrate this. All right, so we're going to look for some core tokens that are active and find one that I like. Let's go with Sincere Skunk. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this now and proceed to payment. And how much is it telling me? 463. Now, I don't have enough money in this account apparently because I sent myself money a second ago on my other wallet, but apparently that didn't go through yet. So let's check on that real quick. This could be a good lesson. So you can see this transaction stuck. So if I click on it, it brings up this dialog here. It tells me some information, but really what I'm looking for is this view on Etherscan. So I go here to view on Etherscan, and it says it's going to be happening in less than 2 minutes. I submitted this at 450 GUI. So I did it, if we remember the gas price here, I did it in between these two. So it should take between 2 and 5 minutes for a confirmation. Now it's down to 432. So really this should be going through any moment. If I just wait, I know this is actually going to go through sometime within 2 minutes, but let's go ahead and try to speed this up. All right. There's a couple buttons here. Hopefully these buttons always show up for you in your transaction. They don't always. You can cancel the transaction and that'll attempt to basically cancel this transaction. You'll have to submit another transaction on top of it, but MetaMask will handle that for you if you hit that cancel button, and it'll tell you how much it costs. Here, this is what it would look like. So I'm not going to do that because actually this transaction just confirmed. So see, if we waited long enough there, that just actually confirmed. I didn't get a chance to speed it up or anything. I had submitted it with more gas than I thought I needed. And even though that network fluctuated, it did go through within a couple minutes. So this is what you could expect to happen if you make your adjustments I'm about to show you on here. So now when I go to purchase this, I should see the Ethereum in my account and it should let me proceed. Let's see. All right, I have enough now and it's telling me 465. So let's just double check this again. 432. This should be plenty of gas, but let's go ahead and submit it for less. All right. I'm going to try to get away with something here, which I know for a fact I can't get away with no matter what. But I'm going to do it because I've seen a lot of people trying to submit these low gas fees, and all it's going to do is get your transaction stuck. But let's go ahead and submit this. Oh, I did this on my wrong wallet. Hang on a second. Oh, all right. Let's switch over to the right account here and try that again. So, third time's the charm. Well, it's actually not going to work, but third time's the demonstration charm. Here we go. 20 GUI. This is bad. We know it's 450 plus. So I'm submitting this transaction. It's going to let you submit it. It didn't tell you anything. So if we go here into MetaMask, we're going to look here and we're going to go and see. It hasn't even picked up this on the network yet. The other way to see this is to go here to your account and view on Etherscan. And we'll see if the network picks this up in a minute. Because of how busy it is, it's very, very possible that it could take a minute for it to show up. And then there's an outside chance that this just won't get picked up because of my MetaMask needing to be reset. But let's hope that's not the case. It's not the demonstration I'm trying to do right now. Many people I've noticed today, this is like their first time interacting on the network. I myself have thousands of transactions, and sometimes MetaMask gets a little confused because I've done so many things on here. Well, let's try this. Let's speed this up. All right. So when you hit speed up, it's going to bring up these three options. Usually if you hit the one in the middle, that's going to be safe. I'm going to go here to advanced on this one because this is your other option, and it's actually warning you here that gas is low. Let's try putting in 200. Still telling me that gas is low. Let's try putting in 300. Gas is low. 400. Gas is still low. 450. Now it's telling me gas is okay, right? Because if we go over here, we can see 432. Let's try 432. Let's see how closely. Now look, we don't want to push it. Like if you want to like push it, you can. You're going to get a cheaper price, but you're also going to be risking that your transaction doesn't go through, and that's causing a lot of people pain. So let's see. Speed up, advanced, 400, still too low. 432. Saying too low. So right now it's detecting that around 450 is going to be safe to go through. So let's go ahead and submit this at 450. And let's see if MetaMask decides to work this time. So it recognizes that transaction was submitted with a gas fee of 0.126 Ethereum. And I could speed it up again right here if that wasn't sufficient. This is pending. Because this is pending, I believe that means it's already been picked up. So it should have gone through pretty quickly. We'll see here. Oh no, it was just waiting to be picked up to get an estimate. So let's see. Wow, I can't believe how crazy the network's going right now. 450 gas is insane, y'all. Like it is insane. It doesn't really get much higher. I'm really sorry about that. So even now, whoa, this is the old one. Okay, so this is the old one that it finally picked up. It didn't pick up that resubmission for whatever reason. Um, let's just speed this up again. Just do it we'll do it at 495 like it's suggesting. Let's see if it works. Like what I'm seeing here too is like the fact that this took so long to pick up and everything else. Like the network is just absolutely crushed right now, apparently. Yeah, see, this isn't normal behavior. Etherscan's usually like as reliable as Google for all intents and purposes. All right, so this will show up soon. It's seeing the 495 GUI. So this transaction will go through in a minute. But you can see here, there's no speed up button here anymore. The speed up button has moved to down here, right? So it's a little confusing. It does still have the cancel button there. Sometimes this cancel button doesn't submit at a high enough cost either. I'm impatient. I'll just mash the cancel button, say yes, mash the cancel button, say yes, mash the cancel button, say yes until it just cancels. But that's very wasteful, just so you know. Let's refresh this and see. Oh, wow, I can't believe it's even taken that long just to pick up the transaction. So this one's going to end up replacing this one. If we look here at, well, we have to wait for it to be picked up. But basically, this right here, this nonce, this word right here, like this is like the order of your transactions on the network that you're submitting. And this is the 15,395th transaction I've submitted on this wallet. So if I wanted to overwrite this transaction, which is what we're doing here, we have to submit at the same nonce that it was at. And normally this would have already shown up like I've expressed, but this is just running incredibly slow at the moment because I want to be able to show you that nonce. And obviously 495 gas should have already gone through because I'm pretty sure that's trader level unless it's gone above 500. Yeah, I mean, This is just the network getting absolutely crushed right now as well. Like the one thing I want to stress here too is like you all aren't necessarily doing anything wrong. It's just that this is not as friendly of a user experience as paying for something with a credit card. You have to figure out how much it costs to do a transaction on the network in order to do it properly. And normally, when the network isn't so crazy, these things are predictable and the price that MetaMask gives you is correct and you don't have to worry about it. But it just so happens that today, of all days, it's not working that way. So, like, this needs to be showing up. For example, here we go. All right. So, you can see here, this should be the same nonce. See, 15,395. 15,395. So it's the same now. It's this one will replace this one. And this is actually telling you here, look, duplicate now. It's this found one other duplicate pending transaction with this one with the same from account. So anyways, I think if we click this, it'll go to this transaction right here. I'm playing with fire here since Ethereum's running so low. Yeah, this is the one with 20 GUI. But this one here should clear within 45 seconds. And once this is done, we'll confirm that my vFriend made it to my wallet, and that will conclude this demonstration of increasing your gas price on a transaction when you submitted too low of a transaction. Wow, we're now at 1 hour for 495 GUI. Now look, this is not probably true. This will come back down if there's a spike right now in gas price. I mean, this is just crazy. Maybe it won't come back down ever because I'm just joking. It will come back down eventually. But here, look, let's just do it again. I mean, I don't think anybody right now wants to pay 700 gas, 600 gas to do a transaction, but let's give it a shot. So that should have submitted a new transaction here for a gas fee of 1.68. And it went through. Maybe it was the new one I submitted. Let's find out. It'll tell us here in a second. Yep, I paid 600 gas. So this went through. So that means this one's going to get dropped and replaced here in a second. This will get dropped and replaced. These transactions just won't exist anymore because the other one superseded it. Pretty crazy that it hasn't picked it up yet. This stuff's usually really instant, y'all. So anyways, this has succeeded. I bought token 8390. If I go back to Sincere Skunk and refresh this, I own this. Here it is, 0.5. It's in my account right there, Sincere Skunk. All right, y'all. Good luck. Wow, Floor Gang, we're buying these things for super cheap. So good luck. Go grab one.